Sir Hussein, and today we will be getting to know how to find constellations just like that. And I'm gonna be explaining you how you can find constellations immediately. So first, we will start off with a great challenge. For instance, let's try the ghost of Jupiter. Well, you see, this is very hard. Let me just show you. Yeah. But you want to see a little bit of what the head, you want to see the tail like that. You want to see some squiggly, and that is just a straight line which goes like this. So first we'll start off from the head, or should I say let's just start off with the brightest star which we have, Alfred. Over here, now from Alfred you want to find another small star. Over here you want to find another blue star, and another one known as Zang. Okay, so you want to do that if you want to this is basically called star hopping. Hop to the brightest stars, then find the object which you're looking for. Now once from the head of the snake, we'll come down and we'll just do some star hopping, and we should be able to come. As I said, you want to come to the star Zhang. From here, from the star Zank, as written in this line, for examples, let's switch off that. You should be getting another star, or should I say, you have to hop to another star known as U2HYA, or you can just write it as U2 Hydra, for instance. Now you wanna come to here. It's basically the line actually passes from Zang to Y higher, but what we're doing is we basically want to find this, then you want to find the brightest stars, because this will be much simpler, or you can just do it directly if you want. Then check out which is the next brightest star, Zang. Now if you come down a little bit, you will find something known as Pu higher, or you can just write it as Pu Hydra, whatever, and then zoom onto that star from a telescope. Basically your telescope view will be like this, probably. Come down, you want to come down slow and steady, and there you go. You are gonna find the ghost of Jupiter sitting right around here. This is the hardest one. Like, first you want to know the head, come to the brightest star. It's basically star hopping, by the way, and it's not hard. And now we are gonna do the most simplest yet, yeah, I guess it is very difficult. uh yeah, so from here you want to come over here. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that from your sky you are going to find like this. I mean, not completely like what I'm showing in the background, but you might as well find it like this in your sky. So what you want to do over here, god, yes, so what you want to do over here is you want to find Orion, correct? So first, look at these two stars. You might find Betelgeuse next to Aldebaran, which is in Taurus, but from here you're gonna hop onto Ceres, the brightest star in our sky. Betelgeuse, you wanna hop onto Ceres, and if you come a little bit over here at the side, you're gonna find three stars. Let me show you how to look at the find a scope. gonna look like this, correct? Then you want to come to series. I mean, I'm not telling actually how it will look in a telescope. First, you want to come to series. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Yes. Beetlejuice. Come to series. Yep, like that. And you want from series, just come straight. This is also, by the way, star hopping. This is not any other solution. And then once you find the three stars, you want to look down. Let me tell you the best shortcut anyone can use. Just come out, check out the three stars, look down for some foggy object, for like for example like that foggy object, or like that. You want to see something like that. Then after that, take your telescope and just zoom in. You're gonna find Orion's nebula. But if you want to see the Pleiades, I'll just give the most best shortcut you can use. Take the winter triangle, for example, Betelgeuse, Albarian, and Regal. You wanna come over here, past the Rose Nebula. If you are in dark skies, that will help. Where was I? Yes. Up here, you wanna come like this, down slowly. Consider the Rose Nebula, that, and you will find Albarian. From Albarian, obviously, you will see a few group of stars like this. You might see some stars, or if you're lucky enough in dark skies, you might see this. Come from Albarian, go down from your telescope, or you in from your finder scope. Your finder scope views will be like this, might, and then come a little bit down. You are gonna find a star cluster like this. Here is the Pleiades. Now let's go to a much harder destination. Okay, let's try the Saturn's nebula. 1 second. Now we are gonna be finding the ghost of the Moon Nebula, which is very easy. You first want to find the Eagle Nebula, or you can just find Altar. Yeah, the absolute magnitude of it is 0.76 right now. So from your finder scope, you want to come to the next brightest star right next to it. If you're in the dark sky, come like this. You want to find the bright star, and there you go. If you find any star which is refusing to focus, if you find any star which is refusing to focus, for example, like that, if you find anything which is refusing to focus and it is gray, you wanna might zoom in. You might want to zoom in. No, don't use a 40 inch. Now this is a 10 millimeter. Now you will see the nebula very clearly. Now you want, you can go much deeper by a 5x. Here is how you find the ghost of Saturn nebula, the same as Jupiter nebula, but much smaller and much harder than you think it is. So first, come to Deneb Anglindi, which might be bright. So you want to come down as a slanted wave, and you want to approach this star. You want to approach this star, Albulan too, or you can just write Albulam, and then let me show you how this works. So from a finderscope, you're going to see this probably. You want to come down, yeah, and you're going to find Albulan 2 over here. This is might be very easy, but it's not going to be very easy for your eyes to see this nebula, as now you want to go to your telescope view, which might be like this. I'll tell something, do not use the 10. I'm just going to use the 20. That's good. Oh no, where is it? Yeah, from Deneb Angli, you want to come down to Albulan 2, and now from your telescope, I want you to search around over here. If you're lucky enough with a 20x, you might find something like this. And right over here, ladies and gentlemen, is the ghost of Saturn nebula. Which, of course, if again I'm telling you that in the 20 mm, check this out. If it refuses to focus, it's a planetary nebula. As yes. Now, if you make the focus more, you're gonna find this, and I'll give you something that you can zoom until 5x. You can zoom until 5x. I'm not telling no, you don't have to if you want, but now, and I'm sorry to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're new to astrophotography and you're seeing how to find objects in the sky, I hate to break it to you, they won't appear as colorful as they are in images. Yeah, it's true that you won't actually find the same colors as you get in images. They have stacked used filters and much more to get these kind of images. For example, let's take the Orion, for example. Right there, this beautiful object won't appear as it is. It's just gonna appear like gray and white. Let me explain you. Can you see this white dot? It's gonna be like that, and it's black as space. That's how it's gonna be. And that too, to double check it, you have to shake the telescope to check out if it's correct the what you're sketching. And guys, don't leave astronomy just because I said this. Actually, there are much more better things to do. For example, you can get the Horsehead Nebula, for example, from your this, but it won't appear colorful as I said, but you might be able to see details. And let me tell you something, the much more bigger the telescope is, the more light it lets through, and you know what that means? That means more colors to see. That means the horsehead will appear more redder in a 22-inch and in colorful and a little bit green and pink in a 10-inch. So bye guys, have a good time. Ciao, I'm going.